Hello everyone! In today's video, I wanted to share some knit and crochet project inspiration for the fall. I love fall. I was born in October, so I feel like it runs in my blood, but I absolutely love it. It's the best season, best time of the year. A warm, sunny fall day is amazing. A cool, rainy fall day is also amazing. It's just the best time of the year. So I thought I'd share some inspiration that I found for projects and also just yarn and trends and things that I've been seeing kind of around on the internet as well, and some projects that I'm excited to make too. Any of the things that I show that have patterns, I will link them down below for you. I don't think everything will, some of it will just be for inspiration, but anything that I can find a pattern for will definitely be linked down below for you. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking down at my laptop that has my notes on it. But I'm really excited to share these projects with you, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first project on my list and what I've been seeing a lot of online too is scarves, and especially stripy scarves. So whether that's horizontal stripes or vertical stripes, been seeing a lot of striped scarves, and both in knit and crochet. So if you do one or the other, there's definitely options on either side that I've been seeing. And what I've been noticing too is the width of scarves. Been seeing a lot more kind of skinny, narrow scarves. I think especially for fall specifically, wearing like a big chunky scarf can get too warm. So I love this option of doing a skinnier scarf for the fall time. I think it adds a really nice bit of texture, especially against a fall jacket, like a leather jacket or a denim jacket. Throwing on a fun scarf in like a stripy fall palette, I think is a really nice touch. There's a couple in here. The linen stitch with the vertical stripe I think is really gorgeous and a really fun way to use up some scraps and bring some color in. I also really like some of the knit options as well. I think they're gorgeous, and just this color palette that we're seeing here too, some warmer tones. Loving red for the fall, browns, some greens, some tan colors. I think there's some really nice options there. Even this option with the purple and green, which maybe you wouldn't necessarily think fall right away, but I think with the texture and the outfit, it really reads as a fun fall color palette. So I'm super inspired by those. I'm loving the look of these kind of skinny, warm, rich striped scarves. Another project that I've been really loving is headbands. I love them as kind of a transitional accessory. It is kind of between like a bandana that you might wear in the summertime and like a full-on hat that you would wear in the winter. I think it's a nice accessory for fall, especially a little bit of like a thicker headband with a little bit of like a denser pattern to it. So these ones here, they're a little bit more dense and a little bit wider, and I think that that gives some warmth while not being like a full-on beanie for the fall time, which I really like. And I love them in the color red. I know I've already talked about red, but I'm loving red for the fall, especially a really saturated cherry red I think is so beautiful. And if you're wearing just like a plain white sweater and then bringing in this pop of color with a really bright headband, so cute. And they're a really quick project that you can get done like in an afternoon or two, which I think is nice, and just add a little bit of a handmade touch to an outfit for the fall. So I'll definitely be looking into making a headband for the fall for myself. And then another kind of accessory piece, which again I think is a really good transitional accessory, is a pair of fingerless gloves. They're perfect for when it's chilly but not so cold that you need a full pair of mittens, and they're a really fun way to bring more texture to an outfit. I love the Mini Grew Studios knit fingerless gloves. They're so cute. I love that you can do kind of any color combination with them too. And I feel like they'd keep you warm without being too hot. So I love that pattern. I have also really been loving these like lacy crochet ones. I just had these pop up on my Pinterest recently and I was like, those are incredible. They're so nice. They add some nice texture, especially in like a fluffier yarn. Having them stick out of the bottom of a fall jacket, I think is just such a nice touch. I will absolutely be making a pair of these. And as you can see, there's like this white pair, which is really fun, or you could do something with a little bit more of like a traditional lace texture, like these blue ones. I also love this kind of dusty cornflower blue color for the fall. I think it's so gorgeous. So really pretty fingerless glove options. And then you can still use your phone, which I love that. Okay, another kind of accessory that I've been looking at are bags. And what I like in a good kind of fall bag especially is color. So a lot of these options here, I love this blue and orange kind of zigzag one. I love the color. I love that warm kind of richness and the texture that it brings as well. Even in the black and white color palette, I think is so cute too. And especially the swirl bag. I love a swirl for the fall time. I don't know why swirls scream fall to me, maybe because they're like a little bit spooky, but I love the look of that swirl tote bag. And I think bringing swirls in, whether it's like sweaters or coasters or tote bags, is a really fun motif to play around with. And I also love this blue and red bag here. I love that color combination, and the slouchiness and the size of it just seems like it would be a perfect kind of on the go type of bag. So I'm really into those. And right now I don't really have like a crochet bag that I like to take out on the town with me. So I think making one of these, a nice big kind of hold all type of tote bag, is really missing in my wardrobe. So I definitely want to go through my yarn stash and see what I have and make something like one of these examples, because I really think they're so cute. A couple more accessories that I've been liking is this brushed mohair look. I think that it takes a project into a cozier direction with the fluffy texture of the yarn. Even this like pink neck scarf the pink maybe is a little bit more of like a spring or summer color, but when you brush out that mohair and give it the texture, I feel like it totally takes it into more of like a cozy fall cold weather place. I also love this sweater vest. I love the color of it too. I love chartreuse for the fall. I think it can be a little bit of a scary color, but it's so beautiful on so many different skin tones, I think. And it's such a fun kind of way to play with green. As you can see, I also love it in the scrunchie as well. If you have dark hair, especially, a chartreuse scrunchie against dark hair, I think is so cute. But really any hair color can pull it off. But this just fuzzy, warm texture that brushing the mohair adds, I think is the perfect way to take an accessory into fall. I know we've been seeing the brush mohair trend for a few years now, but I think it is continuing to go strong. It looks really good in an accessory kind of application. And then we're getting into some beanies, a little bit more of like a traditional beanie shape, but I really like these options in particular with the granny stitch. Some of them are granny squares, and then especially this option that's just the granny stitch in like a self-striping kind of yarn. I love the way that looks. I think it's gorgeous. I really want to try making something like that. I think it's beautiful. But then also just your traditional kind of granny square hats, this kind of trio that's being held by the hand here. I love the color choices. That like lavender color with the darker blues I think is really beautiful, and mixing blue and brown and black together as well. I think that's a nice color palette for the fall. I've made a couple of granny square hats myself, so if you want to check that out, I'll have the patterns linked down below, and one of the tutorials will come up on screen if you want to go check that out. But especially something like the star granny square beanie that I made, I think is great for the fall, and you could bring it into more of a cozier, warmer color palette, again bringing in like some browns and some golds maybe, and it has that kind of whimsical, almost like Halloween-y vibe with the star shapes that I think is really fun for the season. Then we get into stripes. Again, I love the striped scarves at the beginning. I also love stripes for garments. I'm currently working on a stripy knit cardigan, so eventually I'll show that to you, but really inspired by what I was seeing online, whether that be a mix of like thinner stripes and thicker stripes, lots of beautiful color combinations. Again, more of like a fall palette with like muted greens, muted purples, muted blues. Really into that. And also playing with the button choice. So whether that's an asymmetrical button band like you see in this example here, or playing with like chunkier, bigger buttons. I love the whimsy of like a striped garment with big, bold, chunky buttons. I think it's so fun. And just adds a little bit more personality to a project as well. So if you have some fun buttons that you've been sitting on, I feel like now is definitely the time to add them to a project, and even like mismatched buttons. And I've also seen a lot of like lots of buttons, like lots of smaller buttons and more than you maybe think that you need, but it creates such a beautiful textured look to these garments. And you'll see as well, there's both knit and crochet options here. You can definitely crochet a beautiful striped garment as well. And then on the crochet side, I'm actually wearing the trend that I want to talk about, but using black as the base to your granny squares, I think is a great way to take a granny square from looking more like summertime boho into more of a fall and winter moment. I think it just enhances the richness of the color and takes it to more of like a moody place, which I think is really nice for the fall, especially like you see with this scarf example. I love that the black base really lets the colors of the scarf pop. I think it's so gorgeous. And I also love this maxi skirt. I am so tempted to make my own. I think it's so beautiful. I know it would take forever, but it looks so good, especially the way that she has it styled with the boots and the jacket. It's just like, and the colors that she chose I think are so beautiful. Maybe you could like upcycle a thrifted granny square blanket and turn it into a midi skirt. Maybe I'll give that a try. If you want to see that, let me know. But I think it's so beautiful, and I just love the way that these color palettes look. Clearly I made one myself, but I really like that look, and just how cozy and more seasonal it makes a granny square project. And then the last kind of project inspiration that I wanted to talk about was this jacket style cardigan that I've been seeing. So it falls kind of somewhere in between a jacket and a cardigan. They're like thicker, warmer. A lot of these pieces have like zippers installed or something like that that makes them more of like a jacket look. I also have been liking these tie front cardigan kind of jackets. I did make one last year, and I have a free tutorial if you want to make your own as well, so I'll have that pop up and link down below too if you want to check that out. But I think that they're a really nice way to use like a bulky weight of yarn and really go for something warm and cozy that isn't quite a jacket. It's a great, again, transitional kind of layering piece. I wear mine all the time, whether it's like a little warmer outside and I wear it over a tank top, or when it gets colder outside, wearing it over a long sleeve or a turtleneck. Really gives you some room to play around. And I just love the look of installing a zipper. I think it makes it look really professional and polished. So I really want to do that this year. Make some kind of crochet or knit jacket that I install a zipper into and play around with that. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I really do think it looks so nice. So I definitely want to give that a try. But that is all of the inspiration that I've been finding for the fall season. I've really been loving lots of color, lots of texture, lots of different types of projects. I've been feeling really inspired. And just pausing here because I forgot to mention that all of these projects and a whole bunch more have been posted to my Pinterest page. I'm going to put the link down below if you want to check it out, and I'll be updating the page all throughout the season. So lots of good, fun crochet, knit, and just like other crafty ideas are on that Pinterest board. So if you want to check that out, it is linked down below. I feel like I did all of my like summer projects and now I'm ready to move on to something new. So I hope this video was inspiring for you. Maybe let me know your favorite thing about fall down below too. I'd love to share in the joy of a new season. But I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!